When you report, be fair in your reporting. That's all he's asking for. Be fair in your reporting. Yes, when things go wrong, report it. But when also we do good things, it also report them. But there are some media, clearly, when you look at their line of reporting, the trend is that all they report is negative, nothing good. When something good, even if you send it to them, they won't report it. They'll just put it aside. But if it's negative, even if it's false, they just pick it from the gutters. They'll report it.
Maybe that's their editorial policy. Every media house has its own editorial policy. And you people are put in government, all right, to achieve those achievements you are listing. We don't necessarily have to thank you for it. We don't necessarily
We're not saying thank us.
have to acknowledge it.
But we're not saying thank us.
It's when you fail to do what you are elected into office for that every media house has the right to highlight. But let me...
No, I don't agree with that. You have a right to highlight the failings, but also you have a responsibility to highlight our achievements as a country. It's our country, it's our government, it belongs to all of us. Now, if you do negative reporting today as a media, and that tarnishes the image of the country in a manner in which it prevents, inhibits the much needed investment and tourist community, everybody's affected.
Nobody should do
the country is our country.
Nobody should do anything to tarnish the image of their country. You are suggesting that they are saying something about their country that is not necessarily true, and it's presenting the country in a bad light. Nobody should do this.
So that's the point.
If by your actions, those of you in public office, all right, if by your actions you are tarnishing the image of the country, every media house has the right to report it. It is not our business.
We're not saying that.
Nobody to protect you when you mess up.
We're not censoring anybody from reporting.
No, we're not talking about censorship.
What we are saying is that be fair in your reporting. That's what we are saying. That when you report the negative, but also sometimes report the positive.
I agree.
You cannot act as a... There are some media houses today. You wonder whether they're a media house or they're how do you call it again? They are ancillaries.
Again.
Or auxiliaries of political parties.
Again, this is why before giving out licenses, try to know what the media house is all about.
The challenge is that most of the online media don't need licenses because the online media is not as regulated as the print media or say the TV media or the radio.
I'm sure.
So what we are going to do now is to find ways to make sure that we regulate the online media as well, because if you are in the business of broadcasting news to the Gambian people, you must be regulated.
Oh, okay. So you are trying to find ways to regulate all online media.
We cannot allow an anarchic system in the media. There must be ways to make sure that it is regulated just like everywhere. They are competing with the radio stations. They are competing with the TV and the print.
We are okay with that.
Exactly. But the competition
we don't have a problem. Well, as
a government, we need to bring sanity into the way the media operates in this country.
What chaos have they brought in? Because you're saying an anarchic situation.
Because they're everywhere. You don't even know whether they're media or not. There should be there should be standards in anything that we do. There are no standards in when it comes to the online media. There's no standards. Everybody can just open something and call it Peter Gomez online media, and you start reporting garbage. It doesn't work like that anywhere in the world. There should be some control. We're not going to censor anybody. Report, but be professional in your reporting. That's what we are asking for. So that's what we'll seek.
How soon do you expect to put in these regulations?
Well, we don't know yet, but we are looking at ways to make sure that we bring sanity into the media landscape.
Definitely before the 2026
presidential election. Well, I cannot say when,
election.
but what we are saying is that we are going to bring sanity into the media
landscape. Would you prefer that sanity to be in place before the 2026
well,
presidential election?
Well, we don't know yet. What I can tell you is that there will be sanity. We cannot continue business as usual where people just sit in their bedrooms, open an online media house, and start doing politics using the media, or sit in their balcony and create some kind of center and call it a center with no websites, no address, nobody, and start calling yourself a center. These things are not supposed to happen in a serious country.
All right. And it would seem,